Hey yo, what's happening? We're back. We are back, and I am here on a beautiful cloudy London, where I'm gonna have to work my ass off to find some shots. But no, let's go back to intentions, motherfuckers, intentions. So I'm gonna try and get some good shit today and prove you all, this is you hearing me right now early, that I'm gonna get some good shit today. I don't know how, but intentions. Hey yo, so we're finally back. Got my Fuji from the repair store. It was broken for the third time, but anyways, let's see what we can do. So it's good to be back holding my own camera. I'm using the 18mm today, and I'm just still playing around with the settings. Forgot what they used to be, so I'm just practicing some shots here. And again, just warming up, getting close to people again with 18mm. So as I was walking past this, I see these pipes, and they were in a cool way, you know. And I thought, do you know what? If someone walks past, maybe I can use that pipe to block part of their face so it looks like a cool, abstract kind of picture. So I was just kind of waiting for someone to walk past. And here he is, and boom. And here's the shot. So I completely missed it. I mean, it still looked kind of cool, but in the process of getting that shot, I saw something amazing. I was like, whoa, wait a minute, you can take a picture through that hole. I was like, oh shit, let me try this. So the reason why I like this one is the guy's holding his hand on his face, and then through the pipe you can see the lady's face. So it's kind of a cool abstract kind of shot, or juxtaposition, I would say. And here I am again trying to do something similar, but from the other side. I thought, let me see what else I can do. Obviously I'm pushing the boat because I'm using 18mm, so it would have been a lot better with the 56. But I thought, let me just try it, why not? And then here I am. I see this boy on the floor, and the yellow lines kind of lead to him, and it's pointing really at the floor. So I thought it looked quite interesting, so I thought I'd just take the shot. And I think that was the first stage that I started thinking, all right, let me start taking pictures of hands. It put it subconsciously in my head. And here, this guy, I thought, how cool is this? This guy's just chilling, got like a pint of milk and a lighter in his hand, and he's just chilling. So I was walking past again here, nothing much to shoot, but I see this guy's hand or fist awkwardly placed on the floor, so I thought that could be a cool abstract kind of shot, so I took it. And this was the final chain reaction, people, that allowed me to just go straight for hands. It gave me the idea, let's just go for hands today, because it's quite a great day, you couldn't get much, so it gave me some ideas really. Oh, this one's kind of cool, you're about to see. Where the pigeon just comes flying, and I thought I missed it, but I got a bit of it, and then I went straight shot up again for the lady behind her as well, and it just wasn't the best, but you know, it was a good attempt. I've seen this statue, I don't know if you can call it a statue, but whatever it is, and I wanted to get something interesting, so I was trying to shoot through the hands of it. And my kind of vibe is always trying to distort things. So like here I'm trying to cover one of her eyes. Then I thought, let me try to cover both of her eyes. I'm not sure which look I still prefer. Yeah, I was walking past, just took a random shot, thought why not. It was a bit intrusive. They did say like what was going on, but I just walked off. Here again, just I don't know what it is in London, we like taking pictures of workers. And here, but the one about him was he was holding this box, and then the way he was opening the door and then holding the box, like his hand gestures, this is what I was going for. And no surprise, again we're going for some hands, but I mean this one is a bit more better, I think, a bit more abstract. So I went for this weird angle, and you know, my spiel is always reframe, so I had the opportunity, so I thought, okay, let me try to do it through this plant, get some branches as, you know, subframe. And I think this one I prefer this one better. So here we're walking, and this is kind of how I get pictures direct. I'm like walking towards, and then deflect last minute. And that's how I get this, you know, this eye contact look. I was thinking maybe next time I'll do a lot of pictures of feet. That could be the theme.
So here, this is one where I was actually sharp. I see this guy suddenly looking weird and he opens his door and boom, I see his hand. So this is what happens when you put a project in your head. It's like the RAS, as I always say, because it's in my head now this day. I can tell it's just in my head. Look for hands, look for hands. I like this shot just because of the colors. You'll see soon, the yellows pop really well. It's got good gesture, but I like making things messy, so I prefer this frame even better.
So just as an update, like it's been a bit tough. It's been grey, haven't shot for a while. Just got my Fuji back from the repair store for the third time. And yeah, so I'm a bit rusty, a bit slow, I'm missing moments. And yeah, hopefully should get back on form in a bit. I'm just trying to put my camera against anything and everything and just shooting a lot of crap at the moment. It seems like hands, I'm shooting a lot of hands today. I think maybe going back to basics a little bit first, and then now I want to look for some complex layering or some story, something with more oomph, something with more impact. Probably, or maybe not get it, but I'm going to keep my intentions up and see what we can do. All I'm wanting is one good picture to keep me moving, keep me going. And once I get that spark, it's like the fire. It's like you're in the jungle and you're like, got that 2 stones and like keep rubbing it to make that spark just so I can get that fire. But anyway, yep, that's my update so far. And yeah, hopefully I end up with some bangers today.
So after I shot that, I actually had lunch and I turned off the DJI, but then I saw this guy looking cool, so I snapped these pictures and thought, yeah, why not chuck it in? So we're back out, and you see, I think the theme today is hands in yellow. I've seen a lot of yellow today as well. I would have liked to do something more interesting with that shot, but I just saw it last minute. So as we're walking, I see this man carrying this box very soon, and I thought, okay, I need to find a frame. I wanted to get low and close, but I didn't get close enough and low enough, so maybe next time. But when am I going to see that happen again? This was just, he just looked cool, so I thought, why not? I just snap it. So I like this one because she's doing a gesture and the girl behind is kind of doing the same, and then the guy's hands there, so it's all handsy. I like this one just because her color of the hair kind of contrasts with the red, and you know, nice frame to the hawk. So this guy, we took quite a few shots of him actually, and I didn't really show all the reframes that I tried, just because I wanted to keep this video a bit more shorter. But this was the final frame that I liked the most, and you know, he looked epic when he smoked. I was waiting for the smoke, and you know, it just popped really well. As I was walking away, I see his eyes peeking over the board. I thought, do you know what, this could be a cool shot with just his eyes peeking. So I was trying to get that, so I was just trying to maneuver out, turn around, and luckily there was another guy that appeared in my frame with his eyes a bit blurred, and so it kind of made it more interesting that the guy peeked through the left as well. And again, I went for another frame. I think it was a gesture of the hands. It was just, these two guys were just nice characters, and that was a cool scene. So this guy, I did not realize this guy was buzzing as hell, but see, I get attracted to gestures and random abnormal things, like the way he was like choking himself with his jacket. I thought, what a weird like action. Here again was the moment where I saw that hands quickly from the bus. I don't know if you saw it. Here it is, but again, if I had an 85, I could have caught that better, but I saw it last minute. But you see what the impact of a project does to you. You really do see it everywhere. So at this point, I was thinking, all right, need to reframe a bit better, get a bit more creative, man. Let's do something a bit more creative. So I see this guy smoking, and normally, yep, standard procedure, take a man smoking. But this time I thought, okay, all right, let me try to reframe it. I go across these bikes and I see kind of a weird hole through the basket of it. So I thought, let me try to shoot him through that. And this was one of my favorite shots actually, just because of the abnormalities. You see his feet peeking from the bottom and you see his head at the top. So just a funny scene. And then I took another one as well of him smoking through the hole, but I still like the one with the feet out just because it's more abnormal, and I always lean towards the abnormal shots. Here, it was literally just me exercising the muscle of putting my camera up and getting close. You see him looking at me like, what the fuck are you looking at? So this one again, just a cool character, no magical frame there. I took it because of his gesture of his hands. because it was subconsciously planted in my head. So this poster, this scene, we were shooting this for ages. We didn't even know that there was loads of these posters. We thought this was only one. So this is why we were camping here for so long, trying different shots. I was trying to get reflections of people walking past so it pops in the eye of that poster, but it was too crowded and I had the 18mm, so it was too wide. So I took this shot and I went with a crazy edit, thinking let's do it like hell, because it looked like a horror movie theme as well. And so the second shot, I did a bit more of a subtle edit. I don't know how much of subtlety this is, but yeah, there you go. And for the final one, see, I like to experiment with the shots, not just take it and bounce. So for the final one, I tried to do a slow shutter, thinking what can I do? And I kind of like how it turned out, to be honest. And here it is. So this one was a cool poster. So the idea was, as you can see, the poster's head was chopped off. So I was trying to get someone walking past where the head aligns with the body, but that was a long shot and it wasn't going to happen. So I thought I'd just take the picture of the poster. It was a nice abstract shot. You know, the universe had already planted it, or someone just came and ripped it, not knowing you created a piece of art. And here you go. Just took a random picture of this thing just because it looks cool. Why not? And here I see this guy's feet, and I thought, let me try to create some, like an image that's a bit more impactful with a story. So I thought this would be an interesting story. So on this one, I noticed the poster appears again, and you see on the right the poster's head. I was trying to match it with this real guy's head, so it looks like the foreheads are colliding, so it kind of makes real and fake combine them both. Really was what I was trying to do, and this is what I got. Hope you enjoyed this video. I know I've been out for a long time. I'm trying to make more videos, so stay tuned.